Question 1 is a multiple choice question. Which of the following is not true? Let's start with A. For A, we have 24x times negative 3 over 4 is equal to negative 18x. So what we're going to do is we're going to simplify the expression on the left and check if this is equal to the expression on the right. So let's try this. 24x times negative 3 over 4. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply the numbers first, right? So 24 times negative 3 over 4 and write the variable x. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. So 6 times negative 3, that is equal to negative 18x. So A is true. Part B. B, we have negative 9 over 5x divided by negative 6 is equal to 3 over 10x. So when we have division, the first thing we got to do is we got to convert this division to multiplication, right? So let's do that. Negative, we have a negative 9 over 5x times negative 1 over 6. So that is equal to, now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the numbers. Negative 9 over 5 times negative 1 over 6. Then write the variable x. So that is equal to, let's simplify these numbers. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is equal to 9, right? So negative 3 over 5 times negative 1 over 2, that's positive 3 over 10. And write the variable x. So B is also true. Let's go to part C. C, we have 2 over 3 times negative 6x plus 9 is equal to negative 4x plus 6. So we're going to simplify the expression on the left. And what we're going to do is we're going to have to apply the distributive law, right? 2 over 3 times negative 6x plus 2 over 3 times 9. So let's do that. So 2 over 3 times negative 6x plus 2 over 3 times 9. So that is equal to, here 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So 2 over 1, which is 2, 2 times negative 2x, that's negative 4x, plus 2 times 3, that's 6. So C is also true. So let's try D now. D, we have 12x minus 15 divided by 5 over 3 is equal to 4 over x minus 9. We have division here, right? So first thing we got to do, we got to convert it to multiplication. So let's do that. So for D, we have 12x minus 15. And what we're going to do is we're going to change that division to multiplication and switch these two numbers, right? So that is equal to, now what we're going to do is we're going to apply the distributive law. 12x times 3 over 5 plus negative 15 times 3 over 5. So 12x times 3 over 5 plus negative 15 times 3 over 5. So let's simplify this. So 12x times 3 over 5, that's going to be 36x over 5. And here we have a 5 and 15. So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15, right? So negative 3 times 3, that's minus 9, which is not equal to the expression on the right. So the answer has to be D. question number 2 is also a multiple choice question. Which of the following expression is equal to this expression right here? So we're going to have to simplify this expression first. Okay, let's do that. So we have negative 4 times 2x plus negative 4 times negative 3 over 4, right? The distributable property. So that is equal to negative 4 times 2x plus negative 4 times negative 3 over 4. So that is equal to negative 4 times 2, that's negative 8. So negative 8x. Here we can simplify this. 4 times 1, 4 times 1. So negative 1 times negative 3, that's positive 3. So starting from part A, we have a 4 times 2x plus 3 over 4. So let's distribute it. So 4 times 2x, 4 times 3 over 4. So 4 times 2x plus 4 times 3 over 4. So that's 8x. And this one right here, 4 times 1, 4 times 1. So that's 1 times 3. It's a positive 3, right? Which is not equal to the expression above. So part B, negative 2 times 4x plus negative 2 times negative 3. So negative 2 times 4x plus negative 2 times negative 3. So negative 2 times 4x, negative 8x. Here, negative times negative, positive, right? That's positive 6. So B is not the answer again. So let's go to C. C, we have a negative 2x plus 3 over 4 divided by 1 over 4, right? So we're going to convert this division to multiplication. So we have negative 2x plus 3 over 4 times, we got to switch these two numbers, right? 1 over 4 becomes 4 over 1. 4 over 1 is just a 4, right? So now negative 2x times 4 plus 3 over 4 times 4. So that's negative 8x. Here, 4 times 1, 4 times 1. So 3 times 1 is positive 3. So the answer is C. Let's try D also. So for D, we have a 4x minus 3 divided by negative 1 over 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert that division to multiplication, right? So 4x minus 3 times, switch these two numbers, then that's going to be negative 2 over 1, which is equal to negative 2. So let's distribute it. 4x times negative 2 plus negative 3 times negative 2. So that's negative 8x. Negative 3 times negative 2, that's a positive 6. Number 3, find the value of a minus b from this expression right here. So let's simplify the expression on the left side. We have a negative 6 over 5x minus 4 divided by negative 2 over 5. So the first thing we got to do, we're going to convert that division to multiplication. So negative 6 over 5x minus 4 times, we're going to switch 2 and 5, right? So that becomes negative 5 over 2. So that is equal to, now what we're going to do is we're going to distribute it, right? So negative 6 over 5x times negative 5 over 2 plus negative 4 times negative 5 over 2. So that is equal to 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 1 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So that becomes a negative 3x times a negative 1, right? Negative times negative is positive. So that's going to be 3x times 1, which is a 3x. Here we have a negative 4 times a negative 5 over 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So negative 2 times negative 5, that's negative times negative again. So that becomes positive. So 2 times 5, that's positive 10. So we know that this expression is equal to this one, right? When we simplify this, we have 3x plus 10. That means a must be equal to 3, b must be equal to 10, right? So we know that a is a 3 and b is equal to 10. So finally, a minus b is equal to 3 minus 10. So the answer is negative 7. Find the value of a plus b from the expression given below. Number 1, we have a 5 times 3x minus 1 minus 4 times x minus 2 is equal to ax plus b. Just like number 3, what we're going to do is we're going to simplify the expression on the left side and write this expression as ax plus b form and find a and b. Okay, let's do this. So 5 times 3x, that's 15x. 5 times negative 1, that's negative 5. Negative 4 times x, that's minus 4x. Negative 4 times negative 2, negative times negative, positive, right? Plus 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to group the x terms and constants separately. So we have 2 x terms here, 2 constants. So 15x minus 4x minus 5 plus 8. So 15 minus 4, that's 11, right? So we have 11x here. Here we have negative 5, positive 8. So minus 5 plus 8, that's plus 3. So 11x plus 3 is equal to ax plus b, which means a is equal to 11, b is equal to 3. So a plus b is equal to 11 plus 3, which is equal to 14. Now, number 2. The expression on the left is equal to, here, 1 over 2 times 6x plus 1 over 2 times negative 10, right? So let's write that. 1 over 2 times 6x plus 1 over 2 times negative 10. Here, negative 3 times x plus negative 3 times 4. So plus negative 3 times x plus negative 3 times 4. And finally, we have negative 5x minus 5x. So let's simplify this. Here, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So 1 times 3x, that's a 3x. Here, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So 1 times negative 5, that's minus 5. Here, negative 3 times x, that's just a negative 3x, minus 3x. Here, minus 3 times 4, that's minus 12. We have minus 5x. So let's group the x terms and constants separately. Here we have 3x, negative minus 3x, minus 5x. So 3x minus 3x minus 5x. And the constants, minus 5, minus 12. So 3 minus 3, 0, right? Minus 5, That's negative 5, right? So is equal to negative 5x. Here we have minus 5, minus 12. That's going to be minus 17. So this expression is equal to ax plus b, which means a is negative 5 and b is equal to negative 17. So finally, a plus b is equal to minus 5, negative 5, minus 17, which is equal to negative 22. Number 5, simplify the expression. For number 5, we have two different variables, x and y, right? But the way to simplify is the same. So let's try this. So number 5 is equal to, here, 2 times x plus 2 times negative 3y, right? So 2 times x, which is equal to 2x, minus 2 times 3, minus 6y. Minus, here again, 5 times 3x, that's minus 15x. Minus 5 times a positive y, that's minus 5y. So the next step is we're going to have to group like terms. Here we have x terms and 2 y terms. So we can write 2x minus 15x minus 6y minus 5y. So that is equal to, here, 2 minus 15, that's negative 13x. We have a negative 6 minus 6 here, minus 5 here. So that's going to be minus 11y. Number 6. This is one of the challenging questions. It says the coefficient of x is m and the constant is n when this expression is simplified. The question is, what is the value of 2m minus n in terms of a? So our answer has to be in terms of a, right? So let's try this. So we're going to simplify this first. We have a 4x minus 2 times ax, that's minus 2ax. Minus 2 times 3a, that's going to be minus 6a. Plus 2 over 3 times 3x. Here, 2 over 3 times 3x. If we simplify this, 3 times 1, 3 times 1. So that's 2 times x, which is equal to 2x plus 2x. Again, 2 over 3 times minus 9. 2 over 3 times minus 9. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. So 2 times negative 3, that's minus 6. So now what we're going to do is we're going to group like terms. We have 3x terms and 2 constants. So 4x minus 2ax plus 2x. These are x terms. Constants, we have negative 6a minus 6. Right? So the coefficients, if you look at the coefficients, we have a 4 minus 2a plus 2. These are coefficients of x. So m is equal to, which is a coefficient of x, right? 4 minus 2a plus 2. So that's going to be 6 minus 2a. What's n then? N is constant, right? So n is going to be, eraser. N is equal to the constant, negative 6a minus 6. So now we're going to have to find 2m minus n, right? So let me write it with blue. 2m minus n is equal to 2 times, Here, m is 6 minus 2a. So write 6 minus 2a minus n. n is negative 6 minus 6. Negative 6a minus 6. So let's simplify this. So that is equal to 2 times 6. That's 12. 2 times minus 2a. That's minus 4a. Minus times a minus, plus, right? So minus 1 times minus 6a, that's plus 6a. Minus 1 times minus 6, that's plus 6. So we have 12 here, 6 here, and then negative 4a, 6a. These two are like terms. These two are constant. They are like terms, right? So if we simplify this, finally we will have minus 4 plus 6, that's 2a. 12 plus 6, that's 18. So in terms of a, 2m minus n is equal to 2a plus 18. Number 7, it says find the value of a plus b plus c from the equation given below. In this equation, we have an expression with the denominator, right? When we simplify the expression with the denominator, the first thing we got to do is we got to find the common denominator of each term. And that common denominator should be least common multiple. Remember? So let's try number 1. So least common multiple in this problem is we have 1, 2, 1, 5. So that should be 2 times 5, which is equal to 10. So we have a 5x minus 4 over 2 minus 2x plus 3 over 5 on the left side. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by 5 here to make this one 10, and all of this expression by 5. Multiply by 2 here, and all of this expression by 2. So that is equal to, now the denominator is 10. We have a 5 times 5x minus 4 minus 2 times 2x plus 3. So let's write the next step over here. So denominator is 10. So 5 times 5x, that's 25x. 5 times minus 4, that's minus 20. Minus 2 times 2, that's minus 4x. Minus 2 times 3, that's minus 6. So we have 2 x terms, 2 constant, right? So that is equal to, the denominator is 10. 25 minus 4 is going to be 21x, right? And minus 20 minus 6, that's minus 26. So when we simplify the expression on the left side, that is equal to this, which is also equal to this, right? So a is 21, b is minus negative 26, and c is 10. So a is 21, b is minus 26, and c is equal to 10. Finally, a plus b plus c is equal to 21 plus negative 26 plus 10. So 21 minus 26, that's negative 5. Negative 5 minus plus 10, that's positive 5, right? Okay, number 2, we have 3 fractions. So let's find the least common multiple of these 3 denominators. So 4 is 2 times 2, right? So our least common multiple should be, we must have a 2 of 2's, 2 times 2, and 1, 3, right? 1, 3. And this 2 is here already. So that is equal to 12. Then we're going to multiply by 3 to make this one 12. And also 3 here. For this one, we're going to multiply by 4. And also 4 here. And here 6 times 6 here. Now the common denominator is 12. Here, let's see. It's equal to, the common denominator is 12 now. And we have 3 times x minus 5 minus 4 times 4x minus 2 plus 6 times x plus 3. So that is equal to, here 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times minus 5, that's minus 15. Minus 4 times 4x, minus 16x. Minus 4 times minus 2, that's positive, plus 8, right? Plus 6 times x, plus 6x. 6 times 3, that's plus 18 over 12. So that is equal to, here denominator is 12. Here we have 3x terms. Here 3x minus 16x plus 6x. So 3 minus 16, that's minus 13, plus 6, that gives us negative 7, right? Minus 7. So that's minus 7x. Here we have constant minus 15 plus 8 plus 18. So that's 3 and 11, isn't it 11? Plus 11. So A is equal to, well, here we gotta be careful. Here we have negative here, right? So we have to rewrite this expression as 12 here, and minus, we have to put minus here, 7x minus 11, right? So I'm gonna put this minus, right here. Okay, so that is equal to minus 7x minus 11 over 12. Now we can say that A is equal to 7, B is equal to minus 11, C is equal to 12. Okay, so A is equal to 7, B is equal to minus 11, C is equal to 12. So finally, A plus B plus C is equal to 7 plus negative 11 plus 12. So that is equal to, well, sum of these two numbers, that's 1, right? So 1 plus 7, that's 8. Now, number 8. Assuming expression A is equal to 3x minus 4 and expression B is equal to 2x plus 1. It says simplify the expression 5 over 3a minus 1 over 2b minus 5 in terms of x. Our answer has to be in terms of x, right? So let's try this. So we have expression A is equal to 3x minus 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute 3x minus 4 for A here. Okay, the expression B is 2x plus 1. So substitute 2x plus 1 for B right here. So let's try this. Let's simplify this. 5 over 3 times A, which is 3x minus 4, minus 1 over 2 times B is 2x plus 1, and we have a minus 5. So That's going to be 5 over 3. 3x minus 4 minus 1 over 2. Here we have 2x, but these two constants can be simplified, right? Plus 1 minus 5, that's minus 4. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to distribute it, right? And we're going to expand this expression right here. So 5 over 3 times 3x, that's going to be 3 cancels out, right? So 5x. So 5 over 3 times minus 4, that's minus 20 over 3. Minus 1 over 2 times 2x, 2 cancels out, right? So negative 1 times x, that's minus x. Minus 1 half times minus 4. Negative times negative is a positive. 1 over 2 times 4, that's 2, right? So that's going to be, we have two like terms. Two x terms and two constants right here. So 5x minus x, that's 4. 5 minus 1, 4, right? So constant, if you look at constant, we have a negative 20 over 3 plus 2. Plus 2 is, can I write 2 is equal to 6 over 3? The same thing, right? So 6 over 3. I just made a common denominator. So denominator is 3 now. Negative 20 plus 6, that's negative 14. So minus 14 over 3. And this should be our final answer. Okay, number 9. Assuming a is equal to 4x plus 2, b is equal to 5y minus 3, and the expression c is equal to 3x minus 4y plus 2, we're going to have to simplify this expression right here in terms of x and y. Our answer has to be in terms of x and y. So let's try this. If we simplify this expression first, that's going to be 3b minus 2 times a, 2a, minus 2 times minus c, that's going to be plus 2c, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute 4x plus 2, which is equal to a. So substitute this expression for a, substitute 5y minus 3 for b, and substitute 3x minus 4y plus 2 for c. Let's try this. So that is equal to, let me write this expression right over here. So 3 times b, 5y minus 3, minus 2 times a, 4x plus 2, plus 2 times c, 3x minus 4y plus 2. So that is equal to 3 times 5y, that's 15y. 3 times negative 3, minus 9, right? Minus 2 times 4x, minus 8x. Minus 2 times 2, minus 4. Plus 2 times 3x, plus 6x. Plus 2 times minus 4y, minus 8y. Plus 2 times plus 2, that's plus 4. So, if you look at this expression right here, we have 2 y terms, 2 y terms, 2 x terms, and 3 constants, right? 3 constants. So let's simplify this. 15y minus 8y, 15 minus 8, that's 7, right? So 7y minus 8x plus 6x, that's minus 2x. So finally, minus 9, the constants, minus 9, minus 4, plus 4. Well, minus 4 plus 4, that's a 0, right? So this simplifies to minus 9. So 7y minus 2x minus 9, that's going to be our final answer.